Card, Michael St. John at ringside. Dr. Tom Pritchard, another protege of JC, the Ice Baby. This could be the JC hour, I guess, here on Supercard. Dr. Tom Pritchard in action against Chris Walker, outstanding newcomer, one half of the U.S. male tag team with Curtis Thompson, 265 pounds, out of California. And boy, what a specimen of a muscle-bound man this is. He has got strong upper body strength and very developed legs. I understand he is quite a track man in his spare time. Primarily a very strong up-and-coming wrestler here in the USWA. Dr. Tom Pritchard being manhandled in the ring thus far by Chris Walker. Referee James Beard asking him if he went into the hair. Pritchard complaining. Tom Pritchard is the self-proclaimed psychologist of professional wrestling. Says he knows all the mind games in the ring. And I guess we shall see as this match progresses. Side headlock by Pritchard. Plain and simple. Good reversal by Walker into the standing wrist lock. Pressure is on. Pritchard quickly into the hair that time of Chris Walker to gain the advantage back with the side headlock. Catch USWA action here at the world-famous Sportatorium throughout America when you see it coming your way. If you enjoy the matches on television, you'll enjoy it in person even more. Professional wrestling at its best from the USWA. Side headlock maintained by Dr. Tom Pritchard. And there you see Ice Baby JC giving those instructions. I don't know if you're the self-proclaimed psychologist of professional wrestling, I don't know how much you're going to listen to a manager at ringside anyway, but nevertheless, Pritchard using JC to his advantage as perhaps a decoy. Look at this. Standing press by Walker up high as Pritchard. Chris Walker has Pritchard high over his head, and down he goes. And the back of the spine area of Dr. Tom Pritchard taking the brunt of that press slam by Chris Walker. Quite impressive, I must say.
He had my man's tights.
JC, the Ice Baby, offering his comments about that, saying he had the tights. I don't think there was anything involved there but pure strength. It's Chris Walker with that high press slam. Dr. Tom Pritchard does not look that anxious to get back and tie things up, but indeed he does with Walker. Headlock again. Chris Walker putting the pressure across the temple area. He's got the headlock locked a little higher this time on Pritchard, up above the area of the temples, up above the jaw area. Perhaps ringing those ears a bit. Pritchard trying to escape in the ropes, and each time Pritchard goes into the ropes, Chris Walker just pulls him right out. So now JC is going to tell the referee what to do. Up on the apron very quickly. Pritchard this time up and over the ropes. Referee starting the count. And Walker, look at this, brings him right in and then drops him. What a maneuver. Chris Walker dropping Tom Pritchard on his nose. Got him just far enough over that top rope and then let him go. Referee James Beard with a warning. Pritchard moving in. Wrist lock. Twisted under. Reverse. Nice reversal by Walker. Chris gonna dunk under one more time and put the pressure on that wrist lock. And Walker hair being pulled by Pritchard. Pritchard starting to show the effects of this wrist lock. That arm just being twisted again. And now Pritchard escaping again to the ropes. Give the devil his due. Dr. Tom Pritchard seems to be very aware of where he is at the ring, especially when he's close to the ropes and it's to his advantage to use them. This time he backs Chris Walker into the turnbuckle. Backs away from him, moves the referee, and then powders a right hand to the side of the face of Walker and follows through a second time. Pritchard caught, reversed, out of the corner and up and over. Walker with the back body drop on Dr. Tom Pritchard, just as Tom Pritchard thought he had things going his way. Walker closing in on the corner, working over the doctor. Gonna bring him out, puts him in the other corner. Goes in, but that time Pritchard with the knee to the upper part of the chest and head area of Chris Walker. Walker moving in a little bit too quickly that time, and that mistake was costly. Pritchard bringing Walker over and slamming his head into the turnbuckle. All the way across the ring to do the same thing. Pritchard chopping at Walker. You can hear the effects of those blows. I don't know if you can see them. My goodness, is he ever throwing him to right field? There's a stomp to the chest area, and Pritchard quite proud over what is going on in the ring right now. Closing in, there's a kick. We're going to take a break away from this match. We'll be back with more USWA Supercard action right after this. Walker picking up Dr. Tom Pritchard and sets him in the corner, trying to escape the front chancery, and indeed he does, but Walker is the victim of a thumb to the eye, and Dr. Tom Pritchard off of that middle strand of rope with a double bolo chop to the back of the neck. Walker goes down. 1, 2, count of 2, and Pritchard lifted off and thrown, and listen to the reaction of the crowd. Quite impressed by the strength of Chris Walker in the ring. Couple of blows to Tom Pritchard, starting to wear Pritchard down. Pritchard may be on the ropes literally in this match, but that time holding on as Walker went for the high drop kick and missed. Nobody home. And the psychology of Dr. Tom Pritchard paying off as he now goes in with the surfboard. This hole also perfected years ago as the camel clutch. The surfboard right up under the chin. It's almost a reverse chin lock, but Pritchard putting the pressure not only on the chin, but on the lower part of the back as he bends back the neck and puts the pressure on the lower part of the back. There's JC. He's having some words with some of our fans at ringside. Sportatorium. Pritchard coming to his feet, puts a knee in the back. Chris Walker trying to fire back, but Pritchard toe-to-toe with him, going for some kind of suplex. What will it be? Belly-to-back suplex. And Pritchard has Chris Walker down. Pritchard can smell victory here, I believe. Look at this. Elbow winding up and throwing it down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Referee James Beard then to count, but only a 2 count as again Chris Walker powers Dr. Tom Pritchard off. And Pritchard goes behind for some more punishment on that chin. I guess it's safe to say that Tom Pritchard mixes his psychology with his technician's style of wrestling. And thus far has been quite successful in the circles of the USWA. He's a very prominent wrestler in the west part of the United States for many years, and also in the southeast, down around Florida and Alabama. Many of the fans in that area are very familiar with the working of Dr. Tom Pritchard. Pritchard trying to maintain a standing wrist lock. Chris Walker taking the advantage away, but of course Pritchard going to resort to some sort of tactic to change the momentum and to change the effect of the hole, and indeed he does. As he puts Chris Walker down to the mat. There you see JC, and there you see the emotion on the face of Dr. Tom Pritchard as he holds Chris Walker down on the mat with that headlock. Looks like a combination headlock and chin lock at this point. I don't know if he's really got this hole set properly or not, but Walker is having a difficult time escaping nevertheless. There's an elbow midsection of Pritchard. Walker throwing another one. This time he gets out of the hole, escapes. Nice shoulder block off the ropes. Coming off the ropes again. Pritchard down. Walker leapfrogged by Pritchard. Pritchard down again. Walker still crisscrossing. Still crisscrossing again. Pritchard moving in, but look at this. Walker going for the press slam. He's got Pritchard high, and down he goes. Well, we've seen that maneuver a couple of times in this match, and Dr. Tom Pritchard has been the receiver of the press slam by Chris Walker, and Walker now moving right in on Pritchard, but Pritchard firing back. Walker's head put into the turnbuckle. Nice block by Chris Walker. Pritchard thought he had him again. This time it's reversed and Pritchard head sent to the turnbuckle. Walker right above Tom Pritchard, but Pritchard coming out of that corner quickly with a knee to the midsection. He picks Chris Walker up this time for a body slam. Pritchard looks like he's out of wind after that one. Winding up with the elbow, nobody home. Chris Walker out of the way. This has been a hard-fought match. Both men with their opportunity to shine, but right now, Chris Walker, things going his way again. The momentum has swung one way and then the other. Walker with the clothesline and the cover, but only a 2 count. As referee James Beard in quickly for the count, but Tom Pritchard with the escape. Pritchard going for a snapmare, now a reverse with the crucifix in the backslide. 1, 2, and oh, close. An escape by Pritchard at 2.5. The referee's hand was actually on his way down to the mat when Pritchard broke out of that one. Walker closing in on Dr. Tom in the corner. Gonna bring him out. Dr. Tom Pritchard quickly using the ropes to come back to his feet, but he is literally out on his feet in the ring in this match. Chris Walker has taken the fight right to him. JC up on the apron. Now he's distracted Chris Walker. This is not the thing for Chris Walker to be doing. He's going after JC. Dr. Pritchard has got something on his fist. He had something wrapped around his fist, and he nailed Chris Walker from behind. 2, 3, and he gets the count in the victory. So as it looked like instant defeat for Dr. Tom Pritchard, he went into his tights while the referee's attention